Hey everyone, it's Melissa. Today I am going to do a video that turned out to be just my eyes and my lips and my blush. I was going to do the whole look, but it just got so long, so I had to redo actually the whole thing. So I hope that I cut it out a little bit, made it a little bit shorter. This is my first video this year, even though it is the 7th. I just got busy cleaning. Decluttered my closet, decluttered my makeup, and this is what I've done with my palettes. I can lift up all my palettes. I got an old Coca-Cola box that I had, and then I just lined them up like records or something, or like files, with the tallest one in the back. I can see all my palettes now. I can see what I've used and what I haven't used, so that's just been kind of fun. I mean, I've discovered things that I had forgotten all about having, so it's like, you know, finding whole new palettes again. So, yeah, I've redone my closet. I've cleaned baseboards, the wainscoting, you know, how the top of it will get real dusty, so I cleaned all that. I barely, if I'm lucky, I will get 10,000 steps in a day, but one day I got 21,000 steps, which is just, you know, huge for me. So that's how much cleaning and decluttering and walking around up and down I did. So that's why I haven't done any videos before now. I've just been really busy being productive, so, yeah, that's good. The video that I'm going to do today was a friend of mine that I just love. I've known her for a long time here on YouTube, and then I've gotten to be even closer to her on Instagram. She said that she was getting back into using makeup again, and she said, you know, could you just do a real simple makeup look and just break it all down real simply and show exactly what you do? And so that's what I did. I am in no way in the least any kind of makeup artist, but I've worn makeup a long time and I really like to use it, so I thought I would give it a shot and just see what I could do with it. So this is the finished look that I did. I appreciate her asking. She knows who she is and just love her to death, so thank you for asking. And here is the video, and I hope you enjoy it. So I've already filmed this morning, and it just turned out terrible. I had flaky skin. Everything was awful. So what I've done, it was way too long too. It was over 30 minutes just on the makeup alone. I think I over-explained, which is what I'm doing right now. So I've already got my foundation on and my under eye concealer and my eye primer. So I will just start with the eye makeup. I've also got a little bit of lipstick on, so I'll get that off. Okay, so you know, got my basics on. I'm going to do this look with the Lorac Pro, and these are the colors. I'm going to use 3 colors. I'm going to use on the lid. I'm going to use nude because I think no matter our age, we can handle a little bit of shimmer on the eyelid. The rest of the colors I'm going to use are matte. In the brow bone, I'm going to use cream. And in the crease, I'm going to use espresso. So those are the 3 colors I'm going to use. Extremely simple. I'm going to start with my eyebrows. I like my eyebrows to be kind of natural. I do have them dyed. When she does my roots on my hair, to cover my gray, because you get gray eyebrows and your eyebrows get thinner as you get older, I have her dye my eyebrows the same color as my hair. So she does that, and I usually just start with just kind of filling them in a little bit, so I don't do anything drastic to them, and I tend to just go above and not below, to go above to kind of lift my eyes and my eyebrows a little bit, sort of give me a little bit of a facelift or an eye lift. Right here I have a patch right here. You know, so many of us, like I said, have got thinner eyebrows because we've plucked over the years, or we've you know, just age. So I go up, make my arch, and come back down a little bit, kind of go out a little more. And then brush them. That's about all I do. Very simple look. Okay, going on to the eyeshadow now. Like I said, I'm going to start with the shimmer on the lid. I think that as I said, I think that we can handle a little bit of shimmer as we get older, and it sort of brightens up our eyes. It's the closest thing to our eyes, and so that bit of shimmer will, you know, I think give you sort of a brightness to your eyes no matter what your age is. So the brush I like to use is just a great brush. I love this brush. I've had it for years. I think they surely still make it. It is from Kat Von D, her Shade and Light brush. It's kind of fat and fluffy on one end, and it's a pencil brush on the other end. So I'm going to start with that nude color that's the shimmer and go all over my lid. Just however you feel best getting it on. If you want to go in little circles or do a little windshield wiper back and forth, or just go all in one direction. That's it. And then I'm going to use a matte on my brow bone and bringing it back to the inner corner. I like to use a matte color there to kind of disguise the darkness that we all get through there. Plus I have a red spot right here, so I like to try to go over it. So I'm going in this cream color right there. Kind of highlight my brow bone and then get rid of the, or kind of hide the discoloration there. It is the white is a little stark, so that's why I'm using the cream color. Okay, so next I'm going to do the crease color, and I'm going to use a neutral brown, the espresso, but you can use any color, and you know, you can choose one that will kind of highlight your eyes and bring out the color. So I like to use this brush a lot. It is a Sigma brush. It is tapered at the end, very easy to get into the crease. So what I like to do is put the eyeshadow right directly into my crease and then start bringing it up. As we get older, we get sort of an overhang right here that hangs over, can hang all the way over our eyelids actually. So you want to kind of darken that area above your crease to kind of make it recede a little bit. The espresso color is kind of dark, but I'm going to tap it off and actually kind of wipe it off and start light, because you can always add more. But I keep my eyes open, I look in my mirror, and I go first in that crease color and kind of do a windshield wiper back and forth. So I've got my darkest color set right there. Then without adding any more, I just start kind of working it up a little bit and make it kind of just blend it up, where it's just not so harsh, where you've got some color in the transition area and in the overhang right here. Sometimes I'll go like that to bring it up. But I do always start in the crease and darken it the most. I'm going to go to the other side. Start with my crease, the darkest in the crease. Back and forth, just blending and blending without adding extra color, except when you need it. Start going up a little higher and a little higher. Finding where the biggest overhang is, and it's usually right there to cover up that area. And then I know that a lot of people will do, myself included, will do a lot of times an outer V or a 7 in that area right there. But you can do that with this too. You can just kind of bring it out and bring it into kind of the outer V, or the outer little tip right here, the outer 1/3 of your eye right here. That way this part with the shimmer is still showing. So what you've done is, if you can kind of imagine it, you've started out with your crease, but you've ended up sort of making a 7 like that. I will try to find Nisha's video, Sugar Puff and Fluff, where she explains it really well. She does a great job of explaining it, and I've learned a lot from her. But I think that's very important to blend and make sure that that area is covered like that. But to me, it's the easiest thing just to start in the crease. Make it the darkest area. Use that eyeshadow that's there to blend up. That's kind of pretty much it. Look back and see how they match. You know, keep looking at yourself and see if they match. If you need to add one to make it darker, if it's as dark as you want it, you could darken it even more for nighttime. Keep it a little lighter for daytime. Then I like to take a little brush. I think this is a little MAC brush, but I've also got a little Real Techniques brush, a little tiny brush. Oh, sorry. I'm going to use it to go underneath my eye. I'm going to take that same eyeshadow color. A lot of people don't like to do this, and that's fine if you want to stop right there. I like to add a little bit under here. I think it sort of finishes the eye a little bit. It sort of rounds the eye some, but not too much. You know, I just like to take it, wipe it off, start low, start softly. You can always add. You concentrate mainly from the pupil over underneath here, but I do like to kind of blend it a little bit to gradually fade it. So I think the trick of blending is just to keep working the eyeshadow without adding new eyeshadow to it. So it kind of gives you a little bit of a blend of a color underneath and just sort of enhances the eyes. It gives it a little bit of a smoky look underneath your eyes, I think. And then another thing, taking the same brush, keeping it really simple, you can flatten, as you can see, on each side, just flatten that tiny brush to make it as thin and flat as possible, and just lay it on your upper eyelashes. You can do this with a pencil, but if you do it with an eyeshadow and a flat brush, it's very natural. It's just a hint of color on your eyelashes. I'll just go back and forth like that. And then, you know, if you want to tight line, you can do that, but I'm just going to keep it like this. It just sort of enhances your eyelashes and makes them look a little thicker, to just sort of do a little bit of a smudge here. Okay, and that's the eyeshadow. That's it. The next thing is mascara. I know a lot of people don't put mascara on their bottom lashes. I do put some underneath, and the reason is a lot of times my eyeshadow will kind of fall on my eyelashes. I'll put a little mascara on it and then just take either a tissue or even my pinky finger and just kind of smooth it out and get most of it off, but it still has just a trace of it on there to give my bottom lashes a little color. But I'm going to curl the eyelashes. I don't do a bunch of different coats, just natural. In this look, just do it natural. Just to add some color to your eyelashes. It sort of is nice to do the little, make sure to pay special attention to the outer corners, because that sort of gives you a little lift too. Everything that gives the illusion of going upward will sort of make your face look a little lifted. Okay, now I'm going to do those bottom lashes, like I said, but just to kind of not do a whole lot, just to kind of get a little bit of a color on them, and then I just kind of wipe it off. Okay, next I'm going to do blush, a natural blush. I like to use the Rockateur. I'm just dropping everything. I like to use Rockateur real well. It's a peachy pink, and it's very natural, but it just gives a lot of brightness to your eyes, because it's, you know, up on your cheekbones, close to your eyes, so it will bring brightness to your eyes, I think. Or that's my theory anyway. That's the Rockateur blush. Very, very beautiful. A little bit of shimmer to it. I will start right here at my pupil and go up, and I try not to go down below here. I know a lot of people are so good at contouring. but I have a hard time making it look natural, so that's why I'm not including it. Since this is just kind of a simple look. So just some blush to kind of highlight your eyes and your cheekbones. Now, I really like to use lip liner. The reason is I think that it keeps the lipstick from bleeding into the lines, the fine lines and wrinkles that we get around our mouth. I think it enhances the lip line some because we lose lip color as we get older. So it's hard to sometimes see where the lip line is, and so this will enhance it. I think you sometimes have to be careful that you don't overline to try to make your lips look bigger. Just follow along your natural lip line. I used to do my little Cupid's bow. I don't have much of a Cupid's bow, but I just follow along. I still have some left over from when I did this video earlier. So just, a basic outline. So it does enhance the shape of your lips and bring them out a little bit. And I just kind of like to use a neutral lip color. I will do a red, when I want to dress up or look a little fancier. But for a simple look, I just like a little simple lip color. And I think a really, really pretty one is by Buxom. It's Poison Nectar. It is a beautiful, beautiful kind of, it goes real well with the Benefit Rockateur. It's a beautiful kind of a peachy pink color. And there it is. So that is it. That is the final look. A good look for going to work, any kind of daytime look, and you can easily darken it for nighttime. So I'm going to go take down my hair and I'll be right back. So thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of the week and that you've all had a wonderful start to the new year. And I will talk to you in a couple of days. Bye-bye.